With Andrew Lind. Well, Andrew, KU has certainly been given a huge boost this postseason from Remy Martin, but will that allow the Jayhawks to cut down the nets on Monday? Let's kind of talk about our Final Four picks a little bit, starting off with the first ever NCAA tournament game between North Carolina and Duke, also while in Coach K's final season. Quite the storylines, but I'll tell you what, North Carolina, they may have the best guard in the tournament right now in Caleb Love. He's making shots from the outside. And then the 1-2 combo of Brady Manek and Armando Bacot are just deadly inside. And Brady Manek was a huge part in North Carolina defeating Baylor to get to this point. He was a #1 seed. So I'm going to take UNC to defeat Duke and get to that national championship game.
Not a bad point, Sam. Brady Manek and Carolina, like you said, have been quite the both talent and experience this year. And Bill Self talks about how that duo is what leads teams to victory. He said that about KU and how they both have talent and experience themselves. But I just don't think that North Carolina is going to be able to beat Duke twice in a row. They beat them in Cameron Indoor, Coach K's last home game. But Mark Williams and a talented freshman crew who can both play good offense and defense, I think they're just going to play on Monday night.
Of course. And then after that, you have the KU and Villanova game. Personally, with KU kind of losing their Villanova losing their second leading scorer and Justin Moore, it's going to be a little hard for Villanova to get past the Jayhawks, especially since they don't have a lot of depth. I believe they only play 7 players. So I'm going to have to take the Kansas Jayhawks to advance to the championship game against North Carolina. Obviously,
we're a little biased as student journalists at KU, so I got to take KU as well. As we saw against Miami, David McCormick kind of got out of his shell a little bit. All this whole season, it's been an on night and an off night. Bill Self always talks about, hey, if Big Dave can give me 20 and 10, we're going to be all right. Didn't get 20 and 10 out of him against Miami. Instead, you got 15 and 4, but him in double digits sealed the deal for KU. I thought he came out with a 7-0 run of his own in the second half, getting KU up 1. I think it was maybe 36-35 after being down 6 at half. But if he can aid Remy Martin, who was the Midwest Regional MVP, and Ochai Agbaji, who kind of, again, stepped out of his shell for what some said he was in a little bit of an offensive slump, that three-headed monster, Remy, Dave, Ochai, will be hard to beat against Villanova. So, as Sam said, we both got KU, and for me, a KU-Duke National Championship, what gets better than that?
Yeah, exactly. And there you basically have it. For our national championship picks, make sure to head to Twitter. Andrew and I will have coverage from New Orleans all weekend. Now back to you, Anna and Alyssa.